Staying in a treehouse or vacationing in a teepee. Lexi Hazlett checks out a few fun places to visit with your family and friends on this week's Everything 210.
Staying in a teepee or hanging by the river from your treehouse. Camping is being taken to a whole nother level. If you're looking for places to get away in the Texas Hill Country, we found a few retreats that are getting a lot of buzz on social media. We've been to Seguin for Geronimo Creek Retreat, Kingsbury for Joy's Country Cabin, but this week, looking for our next getaway, first took us to Canyon Lake. If you're searching for a glamping spot, aka camping in luxury, then this campground might just be for you. It's called Mystic Quarry.
It was popular from the get-go because it was something different out in Canyon Lake. There is a lot of lake cabins, great Airbnbs to stay at, but our tiny homes and the modern styling that we used in them, that hit a nerve with people.
Courtney and her husband own Mystic Quarry. They renovated the site after they left their corporate jobs and moved to Texas. Now 5 years later, they've learned to run these grounds.
We do manage our own social media with our own staff here on site. People running it live here, work here, they know the community, so they know what types of things interest our followers.
We got to explore the site, from the tiny homes that Courtney mentioned to the glamping lodges, which, good news for Texans, are air-conditioned. And then the teepees, which are pretty big on social media.
We did do research on those, and we use a company out of Oregon that pays homage to the Native American roots. They give back, and it is a complete replica of our Sioux Indian tribe that we're out here.
And if you have a furry friend, most of the rental options are dog-friendly. And Courtney said this whole campsite is made possible because of their staff.
When somebody comes in and checks in, we welcome them with $1 check-in beer, and by the time they're finished with the check-in process, that person is smiling ear to ear.
Now, after we left Canyon Lake, we traveled a few miles to New Braunfels for a place you might have heard of, Schlitterbahn. But it wasn't to see the water park.
The tree houses were built in 2013. The Henry family had purchased all of the burnt lumber from the Bastrop fires. So the tree houses are completely hand-built, hand-carved from the loblolly pine from Bastrop.
The Henry family created the Schlitterbahn brand in the 1960s, and in that time, they also made resort stays near the park, which was home to Camp Landa, a camp for kiddos.
They slowly built it into a resort, and they used to do the reservations out of their home, which is a vacation home called their Henry House, which we still rent today. Most people don't even know the resort exists.
So for more info on the places that we showed you, visit kins5.com/originals. Lexi Hazlett, Kins 5, Eyewitness News.